We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Doug Gallo has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Change up low, 2-0. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gambino is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
Standing in, Isaac Pineda, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jesse.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now the pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Coleman, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the 1st inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the 1st. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long 1st inning. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, JT Embry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
3 runs already home here. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Happ gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Settling in now, Mike Soriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Mike
And the pitch.
Soriano.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Stepping into the box, Vinny Gambino. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 hit's all they get. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Travis James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The count now at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the right fielder, David Torres.
Here's the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Adam Greenberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Alicea leads off first with 1 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Runners on the move for second. Heading out towards shallow right. Gambino in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. On to first, a double play. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Chicago.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Jack Elliott.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The catcher, Hans Porter.
Standing in, Hans Porter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. So now to the plate, Max Baer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Graham Mendoza. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he got him. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now, Isaac Pineda. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his 5th so far in this series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roy. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Tyler Coleman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply on the ground. Echeverria for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now. Travis James would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in now, Travis James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 5-2 Chicago.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Greenberg is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 20, Mike Soriano.
Into the box now, Mike Soriano. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Vinny J. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Torres.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steven Alicea.
Now at the plate, Steven Alicea. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Now that's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's sorting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Stepping in now, Adam Greenberg, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Vinny Gambino.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Jack Elliott.
Striding into the box, Jack Elliott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
One out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 17, Porter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hans Porter.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A 1-1 is swung out and missed for strike number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 5-2. Jonas Morrow will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 14, Jonas Morrow.
At the plate, Isaac Pineda comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 2-1. Jesse Padilla is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped at the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Colvin.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Coleman. First delivery to him on the way. One out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Bottom of the
Yankees,
inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Max Baer. In there, and it's 0-1. Baer is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. This is foul right side.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Here now the 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly to first. High hop, and he barehands it. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The center fielder, David Santos.
At the plate, David Santos.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Graham Mendoza. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry.
The second baseman, J.C. Embry.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hit in the air out to center field. Santos is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
Digging in once again, Travis James. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's down. Nope, outside.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Torres.
David Torres will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Steven Alisea, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1. Count
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pause, now the pitch.
Hey!
Swing and a liner. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
To the plate now, Isaac Pineda, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Elliott in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, the slick fielding shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hechavarria, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Nope. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Soriano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Vinny J.
Striding in once again, Vinny J. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Torres is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vinny Gambino.
Next for New York, Vinny Gambino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fouled off. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Jimmy Jansen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Jimmy Jansen.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jesse Padilla. First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gambino moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Tyler
Coleman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Santiago. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Joel Benjamin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 92, Joel Benjamin.
Ready now, Jack Elliott. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Nope, outside. Ball, that's out.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Coming to the plate now, Hans Porter. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, Max Baer. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Yanks held in check. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Rex Dixon has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Rex Dixon.
Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Travis James, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Get down, 1-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soriano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 20, David Torres.
Digging in and looking for more, David Torres. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
At the plate now, Steven Alisea, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Adam Greenberg. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Strike taken up in the zone. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
Number 45 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Mike John.
Ready for another shot now. Isaac Pineda. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dunn has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top, 7-2. Jay Roberts is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, David Santos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, David Santos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. skied into straightaway right. Torres is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Mendoza.
Stepping in, Graham Mendoza. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 11, shortstop, JD.
Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mike Soriano.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Sean Doolittle.
So digging in now, Jesse Padilla. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Coleman. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as it's now a 6-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Freddie Santiago comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
J.C. Embry comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
2-2.
Runner at first here, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Travis
Mike McClellan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 19, Mike McClellan.
Travis James will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. McClellan is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
In now, David Torres. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Cubs 8 and the Yankees 2. Striding in, Vinny J. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Vinny J.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vinny Gambino.
Stepping in, Vinny Gambino. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting, first baseman, Jack Elliott.
Into the box, Jack Elliott, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.